Royals, what's going on? It's your girl Q the Queen, man. What's going on, man? So, listen, slight delay from the last post. Got a little sick, last week, and then I was out of town most of this week. So, but I'm back. I'm feeling better. Had my little routine summer common cold, which I haven't had in over a year because we was wearing the whole mask thing, and now that folks in the world is open back up, I guess I'm letting folks catching me slipping or something. I don't know. I touched something that somebody else touched. I don't know what happened, but your girl couldn't get on here and just coughing all over the mic now. I just couldn't do that. But anyway, I feel good. Um, but nonetheless, man, so this is part two of our All Things Space Jam 2. As you know, the movie drops July 16th, I believe. So we got a lot of cool things that have come about since then. I don't know if some of you have seen the new LeBron 8 Space Jam that has been circulating for probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. And then I also stumbled upon something real cool from Xbox. Now, I'm gonna share my screen. I have to, be in full disclosure with y'all though, I haven't had Xbox in some years. Once that ring of death hit my 360, once that ring of death hit my Xbox 360, I had to go ahead and let that go. So I'm all PlayStation now, but so they're doing a limited edition Space Jam 2 controllers for Xbox users out there. So if any of y'all looking into getting something cool, here's some options here. Looks like they got 3 versions. Looks like Toon Squad, Goon Squad, and I gotta figure out what this one on the far left is. I see the Warner Brothers logo, but I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to be. But those look dope, man. As you can see again, like I said, movie comes out July 16th. They're trying to do some really cool things for this. I'm really enjoying just see what sort of goodies unfold from it for the nerds out there that want to just collect stuff just for the occasion and to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's obviously it's not gonna be the same as when we were kids with the original Space Jam. It has a different feel, but for those who have an appreciation for LeBron and this big opportunity that he gets to do this movie, and then for nostalgia purposes and just everything around it, just the appreciation for the Space Jam legacy and the Tiny Toons and yeah, man, Looney Tunes, my bad, Looney Tunes and um the legacy and the classic um I guess you can say production that is. Anyway, so July 8th, 2021, Space Jam Toon Squad exclusive. So perhaps these are coming out on July 8th. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so all right, so I'm getting it now. So with each one it's showing us what the particular controller is called. So we got the Toon Squad controller, which is dope. Obviously, I love that color scheme that they did with the Toon Squad. It's kind of like a revamped version of it. And so this one is the serververse, okay? New legacy serververse, and I guess once looking at it, it does kind of look like a server and a motherboard sort of situation going on with that. So that's decent. Not necessarily something I would particularly care for. I do love like this teal color that's in between on the D-pad and the toggle stick and all of that. Um, that's actually my sort of kind of my favorite color. So looks like all of these, as I said before, is coming out July 8th. Got the Goon Squad. For those who want to be the villain team, who is it? Is this supposed to be AD? I don't know. Or like his likeness or something. Kind of get that eyebrow kind of connecting right there, boy. I don't know now. I don't know. AD, you getting your residuals, man? Come on. But yeah, that purple and black is pretty cool. But obviously, if I had to choose, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Toon Squad. And speaking of that teal, sort of aqua green, aqua blue or turquoise colorway, that Toon Squad really reflects that too. So this is probably as close to my favorite color as you can get. which is really dope. So I love that combination of colors. Anyway, I wanted to really quickly just touch on that. So for the Space Jam or the Xbox users out there, y'all got a little something, something y'all can enjoy, you know? July 8th, like I said, looks like it's coming. And I just showed you, it looks real official. That was the Xbox website. So, yeah, look into it if you into it. If I had an Xbox, I would partake, you know. If my nerddom takes over, might decide to just get it anyway. I doubt very highly I would get them anyway if I don't have an Xbox though. So no worries. All right. So the meat and potatoes of this is to talk about this LeBron 8 Space Jam. Now, as we know, and I'm gonna pop the video as I talk or the screen as I talk. As we know, the LeBron 8, for us LeBron lovers out there, sneaker lovers, the LeBron 8 is one of the classic silhouettes in some of his earlier pairs. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that more seamlessly. Probably if I shared with the window instead of the entire screen. I'm gonna see how that works next time. But anyway, shout out to Sneaker Files. It's one of the respected. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for some years now, and Sneaker Files is one of the respected channels. Definitely a very humble dude, and he pays attention to everybody. He has a pretty big following, and been a credible source, at least for me, for a long time. So much respect to Sneaker Files. So I'm on his site and basically, looking at some of the official pictures of the LeBron 8 Space Jam from Sheik's closet. The first pictures were kind of crazy, but now these are starting to look a little bit more crisp, as you can see. On the lateral side of the shoe, you can kind of see the midsole, and I mean, it's for the most part, it's everything LeBron 8, right? But then you have like certain parts of the upper, I guess you could say, where it looks kind of like a hieroglyphics design there. I see something shaped like a basketball, and I'm hoping though this not no glow in the dark shoe. But you know what? This is a glow in the dark shoe. I know that for a fact because I saw it at some point. We're gonna keep scrolling. I'm tripping. So if y'all know me, I don't like a glow in the dark shoe, but listen, this is a shoe I would just have to wear in the daytime. Okay? Let's just establish that I'm not about to be walking around with a glow in the dark shoe. No, 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 no. Oh, so this is a way better picture than the first one because this one shows kind of the full scale of it. So it looks like the toe is pretty true with the kind of a suede material. So most of the toes on most eights are suede material. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely a pleasant surprise. I don't think anybody was expecting this shoe. I definitely wasn't. I talked about this before. If y'all been following me long enough, I thought the 17 was the only Space Jam stuff we were getting. That was last year, obviously, when we thought the movie was going to drop. So now, new year, new year for the movie to drop, completely new stuff. So I find that to be pretty exciting. Like, I don't know about you, but I do. Anyway, let's see if we got some other photos of this. Okay. So yeah, as I said, just going along that toe line or toe box, pretty much everything is true to form. Air bubble, all of that stuff is true to form. The fly wire, it kind of has some orange woven in between it with the black. So that orange and black scheme is they're going pretty hard with that. And then again, I'm trying to see that hieroglyphics looking design here on the upper too. So I have to look more into that. Hopefully I can see a better picture that'll show me. Looks like okay. So this is clearly a Toon Squad themed shoe. So I don't know if this is going to be officially called Space Jam or Toon Squad. Let me see if there's anything. I've been seeing Space Jam on stuff, but I feel like when the sneakers first, when it was like first reveals, like unofficial bootleg looking pictures of it, I feel like it was a Toon Squad at first. But now it looks like Space Jam. So I'm cool with either one, but I just like to, have some insight on it. Anyway, you can see on the tongue, it still kind of look like more of a custom than an official pair. So this might actually get cleaned up even more as we get closer to the release day. So, okay, so this is a closer look. As I mentioned, I wanted to see what this hieroglyphics looks like. So, yeah, so this looks like Bugs Bunny silhouette. Uh looks like this says space here. Oh, you know what? That controller I just showed y'all, that server verse, that might be oh, okay, no, it ain't. But at first it was looking like these little lines on there, wasn't it? These little lines in between. Don't that look like server verse? That server verse? It probably is. It probably is. So that connects. That connects. Okay. All right. I'd be sorry if they ain't got nothing to do with that. But I have a good feeling that that's the server verse. Okay. In the background there. All right. Um, I don't know what this confetti looking stuff is right here, but I'd be interested to see how that shines off the sunlight in hand. So I'm not really sure what this whole idea is supposed to be. But it's different. It's different. It's definitely, in my opinion, a shoe that if you want to collect something for Space Jam, this is a collector's item for sure. Whether you wear them or not, this is definitely, in my opinion, it's a must-have if you want to have something special for Space Jam. That's dedicated to Space Jam 2. So, looks like on the heel we got Bugs Bunny on the right shoe. We got the cartoon innovative version of LeBron on the left shoe. So yeah, I mean it's some pretty cool. I mean, it's cheesy, but it's cool at the same time. Again, it's to me this is a collector's item if you are into getting some stuff specific to Space Jam 2 and showing love and just having something to remember by, having some memories for it. And I'll be honest, this is definitely a wearable pair of shoes. Now, this is where we draw the line, okay? Yo, listen, listen, I am not wearing this shoe for glow in the dark. No disrespect to the glow in the dark fans out there, but I'm just not the glow in the dark demographics. Okay. It's just not where I'm at with mine. Okay. So, but for confirmation, this is supposed to glow in the dark on the outsole. Okay. So if you were curious about it, if that was a deal breaker for you, or if that was what was going to sell you on the shoe, just know they glow in the dark. Okay. They glow in the dark. All right. There we go. Now let that pass. Okay. So I'm kind of surprised. I felt like this would have been a good shoe to do a special box for, but this is your standard LeBron 8 box. Classic LeBron 8 box. And it looks like they're staying true to form. I would love to possibly see a special edition box or something. Excuse me. Come on, Nike. Somebody do something. There has to be like a special edition box. Like that's just kind of boring for this. This should have its own something. But yeah, so looks like they just got other angles here. Everything else looks fairly the same. Obviously that outsole has to be special for the glow. So it has its little I guess milked out bottom for the glow. And I'm wondering the inscription on the sock liner, is that just for an unofficial put like a sample pair, or is this what we should expect in between, or in our pairs rather, in our release pairs, our general public pairs? So and it, they want to give y'all another angle of that glow in the dark also, just so you know. I'm not into it, but I want to show y'all really quickly. I did see an Instagram post of an on foot for these joints. And shout out to my guy, Say It With Your Kicks. He covers a lot of LeBron releases. So I'm not the only one out here, repping. There's definitely folks that go way harder than me. So Just want y'all to know, putting it out there. I'm very specific with what I cover when it comes to Bron and the sneakers specifically. I'm all things LeBron, from basketball to what he does in the community. But when it comes to the sneakers, I'm very specific with what I particularly like. But it's some folks out here that will literally get every single thing. So just know I am a lightweight by comparison. But anyway, so this is the on foot. So you kind of get an idea for how this will look. And I mean, even from the pictures, I mean, it's clearly an easy shoe to put together to wear because it's mostly black anyway. That's a win right off rip for me, because I don't like a lot of colorful stuff like that anyway. So, yeah, it does have kind of like a fiery orange to it, to go against that black, but majority of it is black. You can't really lose. There's no way you can't pull that off. And when I say you, I'm talking about me. So there's no way that I can't pull that off. So that's your little peek into an on foot. And I will stop sharing the screen. It looks like though, and I'll just go back really quickly to the beginning of this article. It looks like it'll probably release around the time that the movie releases, which is actually be really dope. Because that'll kind of, create a little bit of excitement around that time. July 16th. I'm not sure what day that falls on. Let me see. July 16th. Well, most movies fall on like a Friday, right? Let me see. Okay. No, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long time. Well, I imagine most of us haven't at this point, but okay. So July 16th is on a Friday. So I'm more than likely going to be watching this movie on HBO Max. I don't know how comfortable I am going to the theater just yet, but as I mentioned in my first video, if I do go to the theater, I would definitely want to, make it fun, and rock something that's specific to Space Jam. The new version of Space Jam, the stuff that they released specifically for Space Jam 2. Again, if you've been following me, I do have some things that I picked up last year when it was originally supposed to drop. And I got a lot of stuff that I'm looking to get that's supposed to drop for this new one. So hopefully, by the time the movie drops, perhaps, well, I mean, I could, even if I don't have the new stuff right away, I could wear something of the old stuff, the old stuff from last year. So, but I definitely would make it fun if I go to the theater. So, y'all let me know if when I know all of y'all have to watch this movie. Like, who's not watching this movie? You just really just don't care about it. But for mostly everybody that's a 90s kid on down, or on up, what would it be considered? 90s kid, young and younger would be on down, right? Whatever. 90s kids on down would appreciate Space Jam 2 because the original Space Jam was a part of our childhood. So and it was a big deal. So I'm looking forward to it. Those were the additional things that I thought was pretty cool to cover. Up until the release of this movie, I look forward to maybe there being some other news. I'm more concerned with when this stuff is dropping. So we haven't really got official releases. But I think because we have an official movie release date, we can probably expect within the next couple of weeks to just have multiple things dropping that's dedicated to it. And it may not even have no exciting release date per se. It may just randomly drop and you just kind of have to know it's available to buy. But again, those controllers you can go ahead and grab July 8th, it looks like. And I would say, I would assume that all of the sneakers and the new gear will drop before July 16th. I don't really see them dropping it after that. But anyway, this video is getting a little long. I try to keep these under 20 minutes and I got a little under 20 seconds to get that done or before I pass it. So yeah, more content to come, y'all. look out for me. I'm still working on how this is all gonna look. I still don't know what platform I'm gonna dedicate it to, but we going. We getting our reps in, baby. Until next time, we out. Peace.